At some point, I just gave up. I did some of the L thing. Level grinding. I'm sorry, I don't care anymore. Yeah, I've not been having a good time with this game. I hope it gets better after this. I don't want to just stop doing a Let's Play of a game other than reasons that are, like, within my control. But I've not been having a good time with this game. I want to get it done with as soon as possible. I want to see the story. I want to do things that aren't spending hours and hours and hours in a boss fight. Anyway, I've done a bunch of level grinding. I now have a bunch of, I believe, light and electric type attacks on me, because that is apparently what this here boss is weak to. I've done a lot of job leveling up to, like, level 10 and 11, so that at least, like, I can go into the fights without feeling that I'm wasting JP, but also, I can go into the fights while also having, like, enough good things that I can hopefully not struggle. And also I'm now level 72 across the board, except for Adele. Because Adele is slacking, instead of, like, level 61 like it was last time. Running through my jobs real quick, you can see what I have. I don't think that's the relevant screen. These are my abilities. Will they work? Maybe. This is my equipment. Will it work? Maybe. I mean, I hope so. Oops, I'm trying to scroll through here, game. Thank you. Alright, let me just do this talking to everyone thing, and then let me get on with the game.
Have all the necessary preparations been made?
Yes. Oh, okay, I already talked to everyone, that's good to know. Yeah, I believe I've already let Edna do the speech. Probably several times by now. I think I'm going to skip the speech. And my game battle speed is probably sped up because the last thing that I was doing in this game was, like, fighting a bunch of grunt enemies. Yes, please. Okay, it's gonna stay sped up. I can't say that really bothers me. So your whole thing is that, it seems that when I get you down below about half, you really start to take off in the damage department. Let's see if I'm able to, like, work around that. So I'm just gonna look and have the game inform me that everyone has their special unlock, because I, like, haven't done anything with that in, like, 10 hours of gameplay. I'm going to go up to my max BP limit, and then I'm going to see, let's see, if, for example, I can start doing elemental supplement on people who have attacks. Or something along those lines. Can I make you doubly weak to light and electric? Like, can I give your spear electric so I can hit you with both electric and light? And can I give, like... Adele also has damaging things, doesn't she? Can I give Adele, like, electric and also light? Or something like that. I think I can. Alright, so you're countering when I buff. That's one of my many, like, 95 theses against this game that I have, is that literally every boss counters literally everything. And after a certain point, it just stopped being funny and it started being really, really annoying. Alright, anyway, Gloria, I'm not gonna go all in yet, but I am gonna use, what's the one that will give me regen? That's MP. That's status. Re-raise is not bad, but it's not what I'm going for. There is one of the health bringer, that's the one that I'm looking for. That should regen everyone, I think. And then I can just whack you with a good healthy dose of Banishka. Alright, that did all of, like, 3,000 damage, 2,500 damage. So, as far as you're concerned, singing, oh, I forgot. I meant to put this on someone who was, like, more of a support character, like Elvis, but I guess it'll work with Adele too. Let's do a little bit of damage buff. What's the damage buff? That's critical chance, which is kind of like damage. Damage, okay. And then I can do... What is the... Okay, this is the one that does, like, a bunch of attacks, I think. Let me do that 3 times. And you're probably going to counter at least, like, 2 of them, because you're annoying and you suck. And, you really, really enjoy wasting my time or something like that. But everyone survived that, which is nice. I am silenced, which I'm not the biggest fan of, honestly. Although I can still use Light of Justice, because I guess that's a physical attack and not a special one. A little bit of healing there. Formulation is my backup salve maker. I don't know if I showed this off on video at any point, but I did go and play with the salve maker, and I can do some fun things. such as a wide area, use a healing item on multiple people at once. It's quite good, I think. It does cost quite a bit of MP. But I think at this point it is gonna be worth it. You're probably gonna counter healing items, because why wouldn't you counter healing items? And you can probably hear in my voice how unimpressed I am with this game at this point. Alright, whatever. Let's hit my entire team with another attack buff. What's my attack at right now? Plus 20%. Alright, that's decently high. And then we can keep going with fourfold flurry. And that's actually not... Oh, you're defaulting. Okay, I didn't see that. That's one of the downsides of having the battle sped up the way that I am. Let's see. Yeah, maybe not hitting you while you're defaulting will allow me to do more damage faster. Soaring Flourish, what does that do? I believe that is speed down. Everyone has light resistance, by the way. So there's that. But I believe the fourfold flurry thing was speed down. Alright, so Gloria gonna need to have a bit of a silence echo orb thing. I feel like a Kiraga is also in order, and then I can just hit you with a couple more Banishka. Like that. Right? That's how this works? Alright, it's not doing as much damage as I was hoping it would after all that level grinding, but... Alright, we're a quarter of the way there. Adele... I do enjoy hitting you with fourfold flurry. Oh, you know what? That's not doing that much more damage even when you're not defaulting. Like, it's stacking up a little bit. And I think I have that ability that, like, increases my attack for every use of the Brave commands, but I was expecting that to do more damage. Anyway, okay, I think it's time to start breaking out the specials. That should also, like, give me a buff, right? That was like a Rampart plus Velation buff, I think that one is, yeah. I just realized that thing, that little blobby icon and that, like, Velation thing, I thought that was, like, slime for some reason. That's a magic barrier. It's a ward. I don't know why I didn't see that. Anyway, all this not gonna do anything. You're gonna use Soaring Flourish. That's gonna not really do anything to Adele. And I feel like at some point soon, Silent Storm, cool. I feel like at some point soon you're gonna start, like, bringing on your... Alright, I'll do that next turn. You're just gonna start doing your speech, and you're gonna start wasting my time with the music and all that, and it's gonna be, like, really annoying. Make all allies except for oneself act sooner. Compounding... I can grab, like... where's a lightning type? And I can grab, like... Paralysis. It's not gonna happen. I'll just do that a couple times. It's not gonna happen, because bosses tend to be immune to status. And that's not even, like, something that I'm annoyed about in this game, because that makes sense. Oh, did I actually paralyze you? That's weird. I didn't expect that. Anyway, I can do 3 fourfold flurries, and then I can, I think, enter Fluid Stance. Alright, and I think the music is gonna wear off, but that's okay, because everybody's... I think everyone's had their, like, their shields removed anyway. Adele is down to exactly 1 MP, that's cool. Okay. I feel like I shouldn't do that now. Because I feel like I should wait until I actually need the healing. Alright, anyway. There's a Godspeed Strike. Is the one that does an awful lot of damage, doesn't it? You know, I'll just poke you with this, and then the next time Elvis's turn comes around, I will enhance my spear with the light and the lightning type. And hopefully I can use Godspeed Strike 4 times, and that'll basically, like, use up all my available MP, but it'll, It should do a lot of damage anyway. You're not defaulting, you're paralyzed. Do I happen to have anything that can do damage to things that are paralyzed? Sleeping. Oh, so that damages now and it damages later. That's fun. Alright, I don't see anything that does extra damage on paralyzed targets, but I will do Godspeed Strike 4 times, use 380 MP. Oh, did I hit the damage ceiling? On a critical? I feel like I saw 9999 there. Maybe it was upside down. Maybe I saw 6666 or something. We are anonymous. They've been in the news again lately, haven't they? Alright, so... Alright, I feel like that is not, like, the optimal solution to your problem here, but you do you, okay? Because I want to do that again, with the Godspeed Strike shenanigans, let me go use 2 elixirs. And that will barely give me enough MP to use Godspeed Strike 2 more times. Let's see... Because I kind of want to, like, set up a little more... Oh, I'm gonna need MP myself, aren't I? Because I kind of want to set up a little more and just kind of max out the damage that I can do with Godspeed Strike. What with the elementals and the attack buff and everything. Let's see. Gloria can default again, and you are... taking a lot of damage. Alright, when it said Godspeed Strike did more damage later, I was expecting it to be like 500 damage. I wasn't expecting like damage ceiling damage. Okay, that's admittedly good. So, this is gonna be about 24,000 damage. Alright, if I had the damage ceiling again, it'll be even more than that. Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? Wow, that was a lot. I'm just gonna finish you off by, like, bonking you with someone who's not even an attacker. Alright, you know what? Cool. Yes, I enjoyed that more than what I was doing before, because I'm just done with combat in this game.
No. Don't come any closer. I'll kill you.
At last, I awaken. I live.
You're too late. The Nexus is awakening. You're too late. Uh-oh. I've got a very, very bad feeling about this.
So this is the night's Nexus, eh? Kinda hard to believe something like this really exists. It's just... it's splitting open.
Stand back, please. I'm going to restore the crystal's power.
Gloria!
Hear me, crystals. Hear me, keepers of worldly harmony. Fire, water, wind, and earth. Hear my prayer and regain.
Something tells me the YouTube compression is not gonna have a good time with this screen space effect. With this, like, this film grain effect.
Gloria!
Hear me, crystals. Hear me and seal away the Nexus. Please, hear my prayer. Is it over?
Aye. Sure seems like it. Why are you so cold? What have you done, lassie?
If the crystal's power is to be restored, there is only one way. A sacrifice must be made. My own.
So, this was her plan all along?
You knew this was going to happen?
My grandfather gave his life before me, and now I give mine.
No! Why didn't you tell us? Why?
Because if I had, you would have stopped me.
Of course I would!
Forgive me. Please. I never meant to upset you, really. I didn't. You have been so kind to me. It has meant so much. So very much. Now, at last, I can say it and mean it. Thank you so much.
Gloria, please, you've got to wake up! Gloria!
Is that actually the game? Is there a post-game? That is... strongly doubt that that is not the game. This feels like one of those fake out endings.
It's a beautiful day, huh? Aye. And that's a heck of a view. I've never really noticed until now. Not really. How truly beautiful it all is.
Yeah, looking at it now, it's hard to believe everything that happened.
It's all thanks to Gloria. Without her, none of us would be here to see this. But she's not here to see it with us.
Save your completed game data. Loading this data will take you to the save point just before the chamber ceiling. I'll save it over something else. That can't possibly be it. That can't possibly be it. I didn't talk over the credits because I didn't think that was the end. If I... There's like a 50% chance that this is just going to be the most anticlimactic ending.
Is to be restored. There is only one way. A sacrifice must be made. My own.
So, this was her plan all along?
You knew this was going to happen?
My grandfather gave his life before me, and now I give mine.
No! Why didn't you tell us? Why?
Because if I had, you would have stopped me.
Of course I would!
Forgive me. Please. I never meant to upset you, really. I didn't. You have been so kind to me. It has meant so much. So very much. Now, at last, I can say it and mean it. Thank you so much.
Gloria, please, you've got to wake up! Gloria!
What was
We are not doing the time loop
Usually
again.
shows us scenes from the past, but that was something different, right?
Is it true, Gloria? Is that how this is going to end?
Yes. There is no other way. For the Knight's Nexus to be sealed away, I must give my life.
No!
Its power is immeasurable. Even with the crystal's aid, the Nexus can only be restrained for so long. At full strength, the crystals can keep its evil at bay for 2 centuries at best. 50 years ago, my grandfather laid down his life in order that that strength might be replenished. He did his duty as a monarch of the Musen line, but then the crystals were stolen, and their blessings misused. Now their power is all but spent once more.
Which means another sacrifice. And a lot sooner than expected.
And you've known that this whole time?
Yes. And I have long since made my peace with the burden I must bear. My life is a trivial price to pay when weighed against the countless thousands that would otherwise be lost.
But Gloria... Are we really gonna let her do this?
Are you really going to die? Yes. No. They say as in the same tone as one might say if I asked, are the Mets really going to lose 18-1 tomorrow? Yes. Just listen to how seriously I'm not taking this. Alright. So, I would have been very surprised if that was it. And there's a part of me that wants to just call it there and not play any more of this game and move on to other things because I'm extremely annoyed at this one right now. But, alright. What button did I even hit?
I am sorry, but this is the only way. Come, we must make haste.
Hang on. Let me just first see if everybody... The game is really, really stuttering all of a sudden. Does anyone else...
Shows something from the past this time, which means what exactly?
Normally... Wow, God. Normally this kind of lag happens when, like, the game is going into a... like, a full motion cutscene and it's trying to load a lot of data at one time, but it's just... all it should be doing right now is loading and unloading a couple kilobytes of conversation data. God. I have no idea why it's stuttering like this. So, we're gonna go on ahead, and the Mets are gonna lose 18-1 tomorrow.
Hey.
Or whatever. That was the joke I made the first time, right? I don't remember. That was a whole 2 minutes ago. So, yeah, there are way too many loose ends that have not been tied up, with pretty much everyone's backstory who isn't Gloria.
I was starting to get bored.
Oh, you have no idea, Edna.
Edna, why am I not surprised?
Is this gonna be the exact same thing as the first time around?
You actually came.
Alright, so going in there again is not the answer, and maybe I could have, like, figured this out on my own if I even cared at this point. I just looked it up, I have to leave the area. Could I figure that out on my own without looking it up? Probably. Do I really care? Absolutely not.
To find another way to end this.
But there is no other way.
Your grandfather and Sir Sloan seem to think there was. I have to believe they were right. Wait, the book? Maybe there's something in there that can help us.
My time to shine, is it? Righto, let's have a wee look-see.
But you can't read it all yet, can you?
Let's see now.
Fine. Guess there's nothing else for it. Time to visit Fairy Town.
Fairy Town? You mean...
My sister found out about the Knight's Nexus before she left Magmel, right? Maybe we can learn something useful there too.
Well, hang about. I didn't think humans were able to get to your hometown.
Oh, you'll get there no problem. As to whether they'll let you in, or me for that matter, Well, that's another question. I left too. And long enough ago that I can't exactly pretend not to have been corrupted by humans.
Hey, come on now.
Still, it's the only idea we've got, so I'll just have to try and talk them round. Sounds like we need to hurry. Come on then. The entrance to Magmel is in the Wayward Woods.
What? It's where? You mean it was right under our noses this whole time?
Yep. In fact, we walked right past it at least once.
Oh. Okay then. Time to pay the fairies a visit.
Alright, so the narrator is telling us that we're just going and picking up the crystals off the ground where they were. Twin cages. Alright, so the Lost Woods would be the point in the game that was like non-Euclidean. You walk through one door, and then if you walk through it again, you don't end up back where you started. You look extremely disappointed.
I hear the voice of hate. It's alive, and it's coming home at last.
Never forget.
Oh, don't worry, I won't. They'll die. Every last human will die. They took everything from me. The people I loved. My home. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. And now I'm going to take everything from them in return. Everything. Say goodnight, children of men.
Never forget. Never forget.
Now come! Destroy it all! The humans, their stupid world, everything!
And your little dog, too. The level limit for the freelancer job has been lifted. Okay, I did level up my freelancers to level 12 so that I could get the JP up and up passive ability. Keep an eye out for certain special monuments dotted around the land. Okay, I think I know exactly what those are. These allow you to access trials, which, if passed, can raise the upper limits of the level to which jobs can be developed. The abilities unlocked by raising jobs beyond their normal limits are incredibly powerful, so the rewards are well worth it if you're up for the challenge. Alright, if we got to put up the main story anymore, then I'm all for it. So this is a party chat. I did it at the plus button, didn't I? Game, there we go. The home of the fairies. They hid Magmel away in the woods with a bunch of illusions so that humans would never stumble on it by accident. So that's why we never happened to cross it, eh? Ouch, I can't believe it was there the whole time. What kind of place is Magmel, Adele? Well, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's definitely different from any human village. It's a little slower pace, for one thing. We fairies can't believe how much you humans are always rushing around. We really seem like that to you, eh? Heh, I never knew. I guess maybe we think about time a little bit differently. We don't just think about it differently, we experience it differently. Stuff that happened decades ago for you guys feels like just yesterday to us, which means that things can change pretty slowly. The human world could become completely different and Magmel would seem exactly the same. It also means that it takes us a long time to forget. Thinking about it, it's no wonder most of us are so scared of you all, huh? How do you mean? Oh, you'll find out soon enough.